WWE Bad Blood is this Saturday in Atlanta, Georgia at the State Farm Arena. And in today's video, I'm going to go over my predictions on who I think is winning, as well as what I think is going to happen on each of those individual matches. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way you get some of the best wrestling content out there. All right, guys, so they brought back WWE Bad Blood. If you guys didn't know, Bad Blood was a pay-per-view back in the early 2000s, but they recently revamped it for the modern era. And this time they decided to do it in Cody Rhodes' hometown of Atlanta, Georgia. At first, I thought this was going to be a filler pay-per-view similar to how they did Payback or like those generic name pay-per-views, not like the big four, but based on the match card going on this Saturday, it's actually looking pretty good. On top of this, there's a special start time of 6 p.m. Eastern, which is 3 p.m. Pacific. And if you want to watch WWE Bad Blood, you can watch it on the Peacock app, or if you're outside of the US, you can watch it on the WWE Network. So altogether, there are 5 matches going on for WWE Bad Blood, but I'm pretty upset because why didn't they put Gunther versus Sami Zayn as a match at Bad Blood for the World Heavyweight Championship? But instead, it's going to be on Monday Night Raw. So I'm pretty upset about that. But anyway, these are the 5 matches going on in no particular order. I'm just looking at Wikipedia like I always do. So the host of WWE Bad Blood is going to be Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. And a lot of people had some offense to this for some reason. They're like, oh, why do we have hosts for this Bad Blood? Why is it Bianca and Jade? But they were the same ones that are okay with anybody hosting SummerSlam or WrestleMania. So it's like, are you really upset that there's hosts for this PLE, or are you just upset that it's Jade and Bianca? So I'm sure there's going to be some kind of segment with them in the ring during this event. If you guys didn't see this past Tuesday on NXT, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill helped out NXT North American Women's Champion Kalani Jordan against Fatal Attraction. So maybe she might make an appearance or somebody. Now, the first match I'm going to go over is Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. And this is just a regular one-on-one match. And the reason I'm doing this first is because I genuinely have no idea who's going to win this one. Obviously, they could make Damian Priest win, and then the Judgment Day gets destroyed or whatever. But I feel like this is far from over with the Judgment Day and the Terror Twins. Include some interferences by the rest of the Judgment Day, Carlito, Dominic Mysterio, etc., etc. And I have a feeling Finn Balor is going to be winning this one. This past Monday on Monday Night Raw, Finn Balor was a little bit late when Dominic Mysterio called him, so there's now some sketchy rumors about someone might get kicked out of the Judgment Day or new plans going on with the Judgment Day. But with that being said, I think Finn Balor is going to win it. So the next match we got is Nia Jax versus Bayley for the WWE Women's Championship. And I personally think that Bayley is not winning this one. Nia Jax will retain. It's too early with the Tiffany Stratton cashing in storyline. And I feel like Bayley's going to end up getting betrayed by Naomi in some way, shape, or form. This could start an actual feud between Bayley and Naomi and not just friendly competition. And Nia Jax gets to keep the belt. And maybe we might even see a cash in of Tiffany Stratton, like a fake cash in. And Nia Jax is just like, what are you doing for the 50,000th time? Especially with that brutal chokehold that she had on Tiffany Stratton, that might have woken her up and just said, you know what, I'm gonna beat Nia for this belt and I'm gonna be the women's champion soon. But in regards to this match specifically, I think Nia Jax is gonna retain. I think it's too early for Bayley to re-win it or even win it in general right now. Next up, we got Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship with Dominic Mysterio hanging at a shark cage. If you guys didn't know, Dominic Mysterio recently on the Logan Paul podcast talked about how Vince wanted to hang him during the custody of Dominic ladder match back from 2005 with Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio. So it seems like this is WWE's way of sort of simulating that without Dominic being an actual kid and making it funny at the same time, and also implementing that Dominic is apparently claustrophobic. Now, it would be a really nice feel-good story if Rhea Ripley won the title that she never lost, but I feel like there's going to be somebody that interferes with the Liv Morgan match and helps Liv retain the title, and that person is Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel Rodriguez recently spoke about her condition, saying that she's been feeling much better, so maybe that she's been keeping under wraps that everything's good and she's cleared by WWE, so maybe we might see Raquel Rodriguez. If it's not Raquel Rodriguez, maybe it's somebody else in the women's division that's going to help out Liv Morgan, but it's too early for Rhea to win back the title. I know everybody's been looking forward to it. I know that Rhea Ripley pinned Liv Morgan at the last PLE, but I don't think it's happening. Liv Morgan's retaining. Now, the next match is Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk in a Hell in a Cell match. I personally think this should have been the main event because there's so much bad blood, no pun intended, and just rage against each other and just so much shit talking that's happened over the past 9 months that this match should be the final match of them two. And it should have main evented. Now, this is another one of those matches that I have no idea what's going on or who's going to be winning this one. But if I had to pick who I would want to win, I think CM Punk is going to win this one. So that way he can go on to attempt to fight Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Like originally he was supposed to be planned to at WrestleMania against Seth Rollins. You know, Drew McIntyre has been a savage lately with breaking the bracelet and like the whole WWE.com selling the bracelet situation and just so much shit talking on Twitter. I don't know. I just don't see Drew McIntyre winning this one. And maybe maybe Drew McIntyre might go on to fighting somebody else, or maybe it's just for nothing and on Monday he's gonna beat up CM Punk again. I pray to God AJ Lee shows up, by the way, but for the sake of these predictions, I think CM Punk got it. And then finally, the actual main event of WWE Bad Blood, we got Cody Rhodes teaming up with Roman Reigns going up against Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. There's been so many rumors that so many people could appear at this event. Some people are saying Coolio, some people are saying Jimmy Uso, some people are saying The Rock. Who knows? Let me know who you think is returning in the comments. Jacob Fatu is definitely going to put on one hell of a show for this matchup. It's just a question of what Solo going to bring to the table and if Cody and Roman will be teaming up and actually being friends together. Or will Roman turn his back on Cody like he didn't say he would? He actually said he'd be on Cody's side, but could he just be lying the whole time? In terms of the match itself, it makes pretty much sense that Roman Reigns and Cody are going to win with Solo Sikoa taking the pin. But the question is what's going to happen after. So let me know down in the comments what you think of this match. This is also the first match back for Roman Reigns since WrestleMania 40. So let's see what Roman has to bring to the ring. But that's it, guys. Those are my predictions for WWE Bad Blood. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If it's going to be a good match card, or if you think there should have been other things that were added. Gunther, Sami Zayn. Or tell me if you're going to Bad Blood this coming Saturday. Let me know down in the comments. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications. That way you get some of the best wrestling content out there. Take care, guys, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out.